Hey, what's going on? This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 12, episode 4. And it leaves off the episode where NeNe walk up the stairs to speak to Cynthia. NeNe and Cynthia speaks. It doesn't sound like they like friends or whatever. It was just like a hi and bye. And that they kept on walking. And then Marlo showed up. And then she was there. She was taking pictures and they were looking at her as the other people were on the floats. There were other housewives of Atlanta. I mean, other housewives of the franchise was there, and that they were on the float also. And then they basically was taking pictures and waving to the people. You know, just usually like a parade or whatever. So that's what happened. Um, what else happened? I said NeNe and Cynthia said hi, and they felt that it was fake. So that was basically the episode. I mean, the scene with NeNe, Cynthia, Norel, Marlo, and Eva. Let me see. Portia and Candy and Crafty Kenya was not there. So I don't know if they wasn't invited or what happened, but they definitely wasn't there at the Gay Pride in New York City. So Portia talks to the doctor, the therapist, about her relationship with Dennis, and that um, she basically said that she had to forgive Dennis and stuff like that to make a better life for the baby PJ. But basically, the doctor said you don't need to forgive. You need to forgive yourself and work on yourself. So things that will work out better for you and the baby. So she said, don't too much focus on Dennis. Focus on you and the baby, and and try to have a co-parenting relationship with Dennis. So that's basically what happened with that scene. And then Candy and Kenya meets up. Basically, Kenya was talking about her relationship and that Mark and her had different relationship. I mean, had different parenting ways of the baby, whatever. Like when the baby wet, Kenya wanted to change the diaper, and Mark had said that that's what the diaper is for. For the wetter stuff or whatever. And Kenya said, "Well, no, I'm going to change the baby diaper and stuff like that." So Candy was giving her experience that she and her and Todd had hit heads when they first got married and when they was pregnant and stuff like that. Um, they were saying that the guys were thinking that they knew everything, and they didn't. Did it because if they like say act like they knew something more than the guys, they will get upset and stuff like that. So the next thing, Cynthia, Eva, and Marlo meets up for lunch. Eva said, "Well, who else is coming to the lunch?" And then Eva said that no, Cynthia said that Marlo is coming, and then Eva was not having it. She was basically saying that she was going to leave when Marlo comes for the lunch date or whatever. So Marlo comes and Eva leaves and carry her food, and she have the wait staff to help her to another section of the restaurant. So that's basically what happened. And then Marlo was like, "Well, I don't know why she left. She could have stayed or whatever." And that it's sisterhood and stuff like that. And it basically Cynthia really didn't say too much, but. Sissy said that Marlo was in town with NeNe, and Marlo asked Cynthia that she had talked to the other girls and stuff like that. Basically, Marlo was saying that have you talked to NeNe, and Cynthia said, "Well, no, I'm not have no hard feelings, whatever." But when I see her, I will speak to her, but whatever. But she has been saying things about me. So NeNe said that Cynthia was weak and desperate. So I don't know what that means and stuff like that. So this is only the fourth episode, and that I guess we will get more into it when she's talking about Cynthia being weak and desperate. I don't think Cynthia is weak and desperate. I think that she was just like a follower the 8 or 9 years that her and NeNe were friends, and that she really didn't stand up for herself. So basically, when you stand up, when you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So that's basically what Cynthia problem was. And then so this past summer, after the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, I think part one, part two, part three, Cynthia went on a media blitz that she was talking about her relationship with NeNe, and she didn't have any flattering things to say about NeNe. And Cynthia also said that people was coming out the woodwork, thanking her for her thinking pattern of how she feel about NeNe. So that's what that was. Let me see. Porsha goes back to work. So Portia's up like 8 or something in the morning, and she's getting ready to go to work. And that she trying to get the baby ready, and then her mom's coming in and help her, and she basically kind of a little stressed out, but she finally gets up, and then she said her sister Laura was going to get her car, but she got caught in traffic, and she was unable to meet Portia at the house, so that she was going to take an Uber. So the assistant, Portia, the assistant, called her Uber and stated to her they was going to be there in 4 minutes. But basically, Portia was running around the house, like she was stressed out or confused or whatever. And Portia said that she a boss mom. So I guess that's going to be some of her storyline this season. Okay, so Marlo and NeNe meets for lunch, and Marlo talks to NeNe about her relationship with Cynthia, and Marlo was basically saying that y'all have been friends for so long that y'all both was wrong, and that she need to say that she's sorry to Cynthia, and basically NeNe said that she is not going to do that, and she didn't do anything wrong, so she don't understand why that she has to give Cynthia an apology. But Marlo was right about that they both were wrong because they both said negative stuff in the press and stuff like that on social media. And NeNe thinks that she was not. NeNe thought that she was a good friend to Cynthia, and Cynthia said in the press that NeNe wasn't a good friend to her. So basically, NeNe is upset, so she really don't want to hear what Marlo have to say. And then she stated to Marlo, she said, "I'm gonna tell you one time and one time only that I'm not apologizing to nobody." So NeNe gets upset and leaves the restaurant, and Marlo runs after her. The next scene is Candy, Todd, and Ace. They go to a doctor's appointment with the surrogate doctor, and Ace is excited to see the ultrasound of the baby, and he said that he sees the hat. And then they ask Ace, is he gonna be a good brother, and is he gonna change diaper? And then they asked him that if he was going to change the doo-doo diapers, and he was like, "Nah." But anyway, it was a good scene with Candy, Todd, and Ace, and the surrogate mother was really nice, and she seems really a friendly person. So everything are pretty much gonna work out. And Dr. Jackie was saying that when the baby comes, somebody had to cut the baby cord. So first, Candy said that Todd could cut the baby cord, and then she said that if Todd doesn't cut the baby cord, that she will. So basically, that was Happy with that scene. Okay, so what happened? So Portia leaves work and she talking to her sister and her assistant, and the first day of work, and then they had put the baby on the camera, and that the baby was on the show or whatever, and they were saying that that was the longest wait for somebody to go out and get some diapers, because I think Portia extended her maternity leave on the destination to a longer, and then I think episode three. Eva had said that I'll be glad when Portia come back to work. But I don't know how Eva could say that because Eva needs the money for her to move or stuff like that. Because I don't think her husband is making as much money um, as we think to carry on the lifestyle that she's used to and stuff like that. Oh, anyway, Marlo when they was at the restaurant with Cynthia, Marlo, and Eva, Marlo said to Cynthia after Eva left that Eva was bisexual or that she go with being and ladies and stuff like that. And then she was saying that Eva wasn't honest about that. So that's about it. Then Candy and Crafty Kenya meets up and talk about their relationship. And Kenya's not happy with her relationship with Mark, and then she feels that he treats her pretty bad. And then she went on a vacation. She took the baby Brooklyn, and didn't take Mark. So Candy has said to her, "I don't believe that you went on a vacation, an anniversary vacation, and you didn't take Mark with you. So what was that all about?" So that's when Crafty Kenya started crying and saying that things are just not working out for them and stuff like that, and that she was unhappy. So basically, that was the end of the scene, and scene one, scene two, and out. But anyway, that's what my take on the show is. So if you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and make sure you leave your opinion in the comment section so that we can keep the conversation going. Like I said before, this is only the fourth episode, so things are happening, but things not in a fast pace. But the main storyline to me, I think, is that Cynthia and NeNe are not really friends, and Marlo is the one to trying to be the peacemaker and have them to become friends or whatever. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. So we got like maybe 15 more episodes or whatever. So we're gonna have enough time to get it together. So again, subscribe, leave a comment, and thanks for watching the video.